pleasant evening to you all. In today's summary, in about 2 weeks, the Supreme Court is expected to deliver its ruling on whether businessman Mukesh Valabji will be granted bail. The decision comes as proceedings continue in the high-profile case involving allegations of weapons possession and terrorism against Valabji, his wife Laura, Leslie Benoiton, and Frek Marie.
The Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, Ronnie Govindan, who is presiding over the arms, ammunition, and alleged conspiracy to commit terrorism involving Mukesh Valabji, Laura Valabji, Leslie Benoiton, and others, has announced that his ruling on whether Mukesh Valabji will be granted bail will be delivered in about 2 weeks' time on the 5th November. Mukesh Valabji, the first accused in the case, and his lawyer had requested bail with a decision initially expected today. This case stems from the discovery and seizure of over 90 firearms and around 2,000 rounds of ammunition at the Valabji's residence at Mont Blanc in November 2021. Proceedings in the case are expected to continue into next year. Meanwhile, as is required for all remanded defendants, they must appear in court at least once every 15 days and are permitted to file applications such as bail requests. Also heard in court today, the case involving Percy Sampson, Myriam Junianville, and Jean-François Adrien, they will remain on remand for another 14 days. Their hearings are expected to begin in April 2026. These individuals face separate charges related to drug importation and human trafficking.
Belom has got its new district administration office. The official inauguration of the modern one-story building took place this afternoon. President Wevel Ramkalawan, alongside the Minister for Local Government and Community Affairs, Mrs. Rosemary Waro, officially opened the building. The Belom District Administration Office was designed by the Seychelles Infrastructure Agency, SIA. Construction work, which started last year, was carried out by local contractor Turnkey Solutions at a cost of 4.7 million rupees. The project is entirely financed by the Seychelles government. Besides officers of the district authorities, President Ramkalawan says that some agencies will also have their offices in this new facility.
I'm very happy because this is a promise that was made to the people of Belom, because the old DA's office was just bad. It had a lot of problems. Whenever it rained, there was problem of raining, problem of flooding and everything else. So we took the decision to build a new community center. So I am very happy because it's a promise that has been delivered, and I just wish the people of Belom all the very best, use it properly. And inside will also be the office of the MNA. So again, it's a service center basically. So I'm sure it's going to be used properly, and it's a new center. It's at the disposition of the people of the inhabitants of Belom, and I just want everybody to use it properly.
The Seychelles robotics team for 2025 is due to leave the country on the 25th of October to participate in the first global challenge, which this year will be held in Panama. The team comprises of 15 students, but only 5 of them will be leaving the country to compete against some 190 other countries. The Principal Secretary for Education Sector Development, John L'Espérance, presented the team members with their tickets during a sending-off ceremony.
The theme this year is equilibrium, which shows a balance between technology and the environment. So in a way, it's like for us to live in harmony with our environment. I'm a bit stressed considering we still have some preparations we need to do, but it's exciting to visit another country, and I have an amazing team going along with. So that calms me a bit. But it's a bit stressful again because you're representing Seychelles and everyone is looking, but I'm happy to be on the team.
American author Samantha Charles visited La Rosière Primary School for a Reading Buddies activity held under the theme United in Action, Stand Up, Speak Out. She shared her book Henry and the Magnificent Snort, inspired by her own experience of being bullied as a child. The session was organized in collaboration with the African Educates Her project at Beloni Secondary School, aimed at encouraging children to read, share, and stand up against bullying. Ms. Charles hopes her story will inspire children to embrace their differences and promote kindness.
The book is based on two true stories. It's the story of my dog Henry, and then also when I was a child, I got bullied. And so I wanted to write a book that shared my story and shared my dog and made people realize that they were lovable, even if there were things about themselves that they were worried about, which I think everyone has that. I think everyone has something or some hard time they went through, and they think that maybe they're not enough. And this book is for children and also adults to know that they are enough and lovable and magnificent exactly as they are. I think another lesson is not only treating others with kindness or speaking up when you see others who aren't being treated kindly, but also the way that we treat ourselves and the way that we talk to ourselves, and because we can be bullies to ourselves as well. So it's just loving ourselves, loving others, and realizing that all the little weirdnesses about us, like in the book, Henry gets bullied because he snorts, but that turns out to be just one of his many magnificent things. So it's looking at all the parts of yourself and knowing that they're all magnificent. Well, I think it's a wonderful thing that they're doing in the Seychelles, and it's such a way to strengthen confidence, having those connections between older and younger students. I think it's good for both the younger students and for the older students to have that connection, to be able to have someone to rely on and to have someone that you help.
The 2026 Commonwealth Games will take place in Glasgow, Scotland from the 23rd of July to August 2nd, 2026. As tradition, the King's Baton Relay, the symbolic relay that precedes each edition of the Games, was launched from Birmingham Palace on the 10th of March by His Majesty King Charles III. The relay will continue its journey through all 74 nations of the Commonwealth, carrying a message of unity and friendship amongst people. In Seychelles, the official leg of the relay began this morning at the Olympic House, Wushkaima, marking the start of the baton's route across Mahe. The King's Baton will then visit several schools and communities on Mahe, Pralin, and La Digue to inspire young people, athletes, and the general public around the values of solidarity, friendship, and striving for excellence, a powerful symbol of unity and the Commonwealth spirit. The baton will be passed from hand to hand, representing opportunity, brotherhood, and a shared passion for sport amongst nations. And these games, the first edition under the reign of King Charles III, now head of the Commonwealth. And with this, we end this news summary. I'll be back at 8 with the Girl Bulletin. Good evening.